Hello. So I thought I'd review this box set. It has three different thrillers. Yeah, first one we've got is Roadkill, which I know it's got a different title in America. I think it's called Joyride in America. Um, I don't know why it's got a different title, but anyway, it stars the late Paul Walker, Steve Zahn, and Leelee Sobieski. Yeah, it's about two brothers. They go on a bit of this road trip, and they rent this old vehicle that has a radio transmitter, and they start playing with it. And this person they believe is some naive trucker, they believe, answering it. So they play a bit of a joke on him, and turns out this trucker is a bit of a psychopath, and as revenge, he starts hunting them down. It's very interesting. It has a lot of twists and turns to it. A lot of moments and that I wasn't expecting. And Paul Walker and Steve Zahn, whose work I never really followed. I've never really watched Fast and Furious. Never really appealed to me. But he's really good in this, and especially Steve Zahn as well. He's fantastic in this, and they do have great chemistry. They're definitely believable as brothers. And Leelee Sobieski, she's really good in this as well. I've not seen much from her recently. She seems to have disappeared quite a bit. Yeah. Next we've got Wrong Turn, which stars Eliza Dusku. I don't know if you can see at the back there, but I have a signed picture from her. I met her at a Buffy convention, and she's a really lovely lady, and I'd love to meet her again. And this film, it's kind of like The Hills of Eyes in the woods. With, these people that are getting hunted down by these deformed hillbilly-esque people, and yeah, one by one they pretty much get killed, and then they fight for survival. Yeah, again, this is thrilling. It's not original, but it's a lot of fun, and it has a lot of sequels. If I remember, there's 5 sequels to this, all of which don't have Eliza Dusku in it. I probably won't watch those. This film is pretty self-contained. And last we have The Hole, which I'd say is the best out of these 3. Set in English boarding school. These 4 students, they want to skip this field trip, so they pay this guy to pretty much take them off their list, but find somewhere else to go, and he takes them to this underground bunker. Okay. And yeah, and they get trapped under there for a quite extensive amount of time. Yeah, and yeah, one of them emerges, Liz, played by Thora Birch. She when she recalls the story to them, we're not entirely sure if she's remembering the event as well as she thinks she is, because of course she's been deprived of food quite a long time, and so her memory is not the best. And it keeps you guessing, what has happened down there, and where are the other 3? And yeah, it's got it's got Thora Birch, who I think she did this straight after American Beauty. She has a bit of her English accent is a bit distracting, but she still puts in a good performance, and it's got a very young Keira Knightley in this. I think she did this just before Bend It Like Beckham. She's fantastic in this. I mean, she pretty much steals the show. And so this is very interesting. It actually this has got so many twists and turns I did not see coming, and the characters themselves are pretty interesting. At first, you kind of think they're like horror movie archetypes, because Thora Birch, she plays that, the responsible girl, that one, the one who could survive. Keira Knightley plays like the blonde ditz. You've got Desmond Harrington, who's also in Wrong Turn as well, actually, as well, and kind of think of it. And yeah, he plays the good-looking, guy, and then this guy, I can't forgotten his name now. He was in a. He went on to be in Lewis. Yes, he kind of plays Goofball. So they're kind of like archetypes, but then you find out they're not really not. They're just that's just how Liz sees them. Once you find out more clear picture about what goes on, they actually are pretty interesting characters. And yeah, it's very yeah, this is I said this is the best out of the three. You know, Wrong Turn I did like as well, but I say it's probably the least original out of a lot, but it's still fun, and Roadkill is great as well. So yeah, I highly recommend checking this out. It's very fun to watch all three of them, and yeah, but if you have to watch one, watch the whole. I think it's very highly underrated thriller. So, thank you for that. See you next time.